Hey folks, Dave 1135 here. I've got my small engine shop going, and I've had a job come in. It's a John Deere LX235, and it had a little bit of a running problem. Customers complaining of a misfire. Checking it over, this cylinder here, we had good compression. This cylinder over here, not so good. As you see, I've had to do a tear down of it. And if you hold on a minute here, I'll take you in my shop and I'll show you what we found. Okay, we're back. I took the head off this motor and I've got it torn down, which also I've noticed that valve compressor from Lyle's or from Eastwood Tools works great for these small engines here. Anyway, tearing it down, the initial problem was the intake valve or exhaust valve was stuck open. Was able to take a hammer, tap it back, get back into place. Initially, intake valve looks really good. I mean, it needs ground. There's been, a little oil seepage looking at the back of the valve. But if you look at the exhaust valve is wet. Initially, it looks okay too. But if you get up extremely close, and you can see, focus, see that little lip right there's a lip right here. You can kind of see it in the picture here. There's a little lip there. What that is caused by, now also if you look in here, look at the valve guides, you see one, the intake is low, the exhaust is high. And if you look here, you can see top of the head that the intake is good, the exhaust has dropped. Basically what's happened with this motor is the exhaust valve guide has come loose and dropped, and that is why the valve is held open. So in order to fix this guy is going to need new valve guide and new valve, and that is if the head isn't damaged. I need to take this apart and see what shape the head's in, but I want to leave this all together like this. I'm going to call up the customer, see if he wants to come by and take a look at it before I tear it apart. But it's not looking good for this motor. New heads for this engine, they're not real expensive, but they are expensive enough. Looking on my computer here, let's see what we got. And bring it up here real quick. I already had the page up. Oh, going in for parts. Get back here to the app. Okay. Right now the customer is looking at about $100 and some odd for parts for this motor. Okay, and here they have complete head assembly that you can get. Right there, complete head. Comes with everything you see there, basically the entire top end. I mean, includes new head gasket, old cover gasket, rockers, seals, bolts, everything. But the thing is, we're looking about $170. That's just for parts. Now, right now, with what I have looked up, with repairing it plus my labor for putting it together, we're looking at $151 or $158. So, if I was to put a new head on, we're looking about the same labor, which is going to be like $150. So, yeah. About $220 if you replaces the head versus $150 for repairing the old head. So I got to kind of see what the customer wants to do, and go from there. So, but either way, it'll be a while before I can finish up on this because I have to order these parts, and two of these parts are special orders, so it'll probably be a week before I get them. Because nothing around in town I'm at's available. We don't have anything really close for parts, and besides, if I go through this place here, I can get my parts pretty decent. And also, I am a Oregon dealer, so I can get parts through Oregon through my supplier. They handle just about any lawnmower part you would really want. They have just about everything. They have pulleys, they have springs, they have snowblowers, they have grass catchers, engine parts, you name it, they got it. So anyway, I'll get hold of the customer and see what he says and what he decides, and I'll let you know. And then when we get parts here, we'll show on a put together video. I didn't show taking it apart, but I can show putting it together because assembly's reverse of disassembly. So, Dave 1135. Talk to you later. Bye.